Hey everyone. I hope everybody's doing good today. Hopefully so. All right, Emily, how are you doing, Emily? And glad to see you. Oh, you got some serious things going on. Yeah, definitely we'll get to that. Julissa, how are you doing? And Destiny, thank you for coming back again. Since you guys are the only four in here, let's go ahead and just pull a couple of overall energy card readings before, just let some other people in here. I'm going to get a message from the universe here. Another message from our spirit animal. And let's see, something that your person might want to say to you. Okay, just an overall energy reading with those three cards. Looks like I kind of got a mess in front of me a little bit, don't I? All right, so I'm going to go over the rules really quickly, which everybody should already know my rules. Everybody, welcome to Love About Your Families, Friends. Plus questions are always welcome. You don't always have to ask me about love scenarios. If you don't have a love scenario, I take other types of questions as well. So if you want to know about finances, if you want to know more so about whatever, what your dream is trying to tell you, that's fine. I'll do that as well. Just make sure that if you donate, which is down below, Cash App or the PayPal. Post your question with the crystal ball. This just lets me know that you donated. Normally I try to catch it. When I see the crystal ball, I'm going to make you priority. Other than that, I pick all my questions at random. If I'm not drawn to the question, I'm just not drawn to the question. Okay. So for the most part, most people usually get their questions answered. So, we'll see how it goes. All right. So let's take this off. Let's see. Okay. Go back to my comments. All right. So first, we're just going to start off with an overall energy reading really quickly. All right, spirit animal, for those who are in the chat, what do they need to know from your spirit animal? Those who are in the chat, those who are watching the replay, what do they need to know with the overall energy? What is the message from the spirit animals? Split the deck 3 times. Let's pick a card. Ooh. All right, and I don't want to make a mess. And one more. This is my new love hack. Oh, sorry. Oops. I didn't realize I had 2 different decks mixed up. So we got some love hacks. Okay. Anything that I still got some cards mixed up. Hold on. Let me take this shit out of here. You think I had my shit together before I started, but not all the time. All right. So let's figure out, for those of you who are couples or whatever, what is something that you can do to continue to keep the spice in your relationship here? Split the deck. 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh, make out. Oh, I like that. I likey. All right. And let's get, now this is what I was trying to do. Get a message from the universe right here. Message from the universe. All right. Message from the universe. What do the people in the chat need to know? Those who are watching live, those who are going to be watching the replay. What do they need to know? All right. All right. Now that I got most of this stuff out of the way. Message from your person. What do they want to tell you? Okay, so, all right, so let's just pull out just a few cards. First, we're going to start off with what the universe wants you to know, okay? This card here says it says you know what to do, okay? So for some of you who may feel like you're a little bit lost, I feel like there's some sort of guidance that is right in front of your eyes. You might just have to take a blindfold off. Let's read what the back of it says. In all battles of the heart over mind, go with what your heart, because truly it is a lot easier for your mind to catch up with your heart than your heart to catch up with your mind. A whole lot. Not that I don't love your mind. Love the universe here, all right? So if there's something that you really feel and there's something in your heart you really got a hunch over, you might need to just go ahead and, follow your heart here, okay? As it says, you know what to do. All right, the next card, I'm not going to read the entire card, but for those of you who are watching the replay, if you'd like to pause right here, feel free to go ahead and pause. I'm going to read this card. This is just basically a card from my Love Hacks decks for couples if you want to keep spicing things up. It says, make out. Making out is one of the most sensual experiences you can have with your partner, but it's often one of the first things that stops happening. All too often, long sensual make-out sessions are replaced with quicker, sexually centered exchanges. Tongues are forgotten, saliva stops getting swapped, and brief pecks and mouth kissing becomes more of the norm. For couples who haven't kissed like this in a while, it may feel like awkward at first, like teenagers, but having your first kiss all over again, don't let that dissuade you. A prolonged kiss can be the fulfillment with all kinds of opportunity. All right, so I really like that card. So if you guys ain't kissing, start making out. Make out. I like making out. I like making out. It's fun. All right, so there's obviously somebody in your circle who's watching you here, somebody who has got their eye on you, somebody who's been looking at you, somebody who probably likes what they see. It says, I can't get my eyes off of you. So whatever it is you're doing, you keep on doing it, okay? And then we're gonna end off with a message from your spirit animal here, and we have dragonfly, which means magic. It says, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic is nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Beautiful card there. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and start answering some questions here. I was just trying to burn a little bit of time off, but hopefully some of those messages might have resonated with a few of you. Maybe it was something that you might needed to hear, maybe not, but you know, we'll see. We're gonna get to these messages. I saw a question that I really wanted to get answered here. I'm gonna put my cards up and then we'll go ahead and get into that because I really want to figure out what's going on with this. Hold on. Okay. All right. So, and I think everyone is here. Yeah, the same people here. And Luna Moon, how are you doing, Luna Moon? Good to see you as well. Okay. So, Austin, what's up, Austin? I need to have you on my show. We can do a collab together sometime. I don't think you've ever been on my show before. So, let's go ahead and go with Emily. Emily's always here for me. Emily, let's figure out what's going on. Oh, what you asked the second question. All right. I just really got emotional about Shane. I'd like to know what are his true feelings for me during this no contact period. Been thinking about him a ton. Okay, let's find out. What's going on with Shane, the Capricorn, right? What's going on with Shane? Yeah, he's a Capricorn. What's the energy around Shane, the Capricorn, towards Emily Rosa? What's going on with Shane during this no contact period? What is his energy saying? What is going on with Shane during this no contact period? The Capricorn. Queen of Swords. Okay. All right, we got 5. Okay, so it looks like we have a little bit of a start here. I have the Star card, and then I have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which is actually pretty good. I don't know how this card got in reverse, but it was in reverse here. So the 5 of Pentacles means that there's something that needs to be fulfilled. And I think I see someone is trying to attain that the best way that they know how. The Star card is about going after what you desire, or just needing some sort of refreshment, or needing to be a little bit more, I guess you can call it like just a refresher. Because if we look at it, we got the family, they're in the pool. They're trying to be refreshed during this hot summer day. So I'm feeling like there's needing to be some sort of refreshment in the relationship. And the 5 of Pentacles just says that this person is trying to go after that, okay? There's no longer a need to feel left out here, right? Because normally when I have my 5 of Pentacles upright, it's like, okay, I'm left out in the cold and I want to come back in, right? I want to get warm, you know? So definitely, that is just the overall energy that this person is working towards getting back in, or being let back in. In the traditional Five of Pentacles, we usually have a person that's out in the cold, and there's a church, and there's a sanctuary that they go into to get warm, to get fed, to get full, to get their fulfillment, basically here. So I'm feeling like there's some sort of fulfillment that's on its way, especially with the Star card being here as the overall energy. All right, now we got Justice here. So I'm feeling like there's some sort of truth that needs to be displayed or let out or had. There needs to be some sort of a truth, or perhaps someone is feeling like the truth may hurt here, okay? If you look at her feet are hurting. So I'm guessing this is like, okay, it's hurting me not to give this, not to express this, okay? Not to say this, not to say what I need to say. It's really hurting me. Sometimes the truth can hurt, hence why we have the Justice card. But I'm also sensing that the King of Pentacles, which could probably represent your Capricorn here, really has something that they want to talk about, or they just want to kind of have some sort of communication here. I am noticing that there's a fence right here in between the two people that are communicating. So I'm sensing that this person just can't get the truth across because there's some sort of a border, or there's some sort of defensive energy between you and Shane, Emily. Okay, so that's kind of like what that is saying to me. And it's probably because the truth may hurt, okay? I'm not quite sure what the truth may be, but I'm feeling like this might be something that that you may not be quite happy to hear about. I do have the Queen of Swords. Sometimes the Queen of Swords is always like this cold shouldering type of person. In this particular card, she looks pretty friendly. So it's like, it just depends on however you take the information. I feel like this is something that you need to know, but they're afraid of how you may take the information here. But we end on the Four of Cups being right side upside down. So I'm sensing that at some point, this information that needs to be told to you will be told to you. But because I have the Four of Cups reversed, it's like saying in time, but not at this moment. Okay, it's like saying right now I can't, but in due time, you will be able to accept what is being offered, or what the truth is that is being offered to you. Okay, and the truth could be a number of things. You didn't really ask that part, but I just feel like there's something that needs to be said, something that needs to get off, Shane needs to get off his chest. But there is some sort of defensive wall that's being put up between you and Shane, especially with this card right here, okay? So once that wall can come down, once you guys can kind of get a little bit closer towards each other, if he takes one step forward, maybe you need to take another step forward, or vice versa, however that feels for you, okay? But either way it goes, somebody wants to come out of the cold. Somebody wants to be accepted in. Somebody needs to have this relationship, wants this relationship to be refreshed. And I'm feeling like that is Shane, actually. Okay, that's all we have for you, Emily. Oh, I haven't even been reading my comments or anything. Okay, you're very welcome. Just best of luck to you. Just keep checking in with me. We'll see if the energy changes anytime. But for the most part, I'm just getting that there's just a really big barrier between the two of you. And that's all I really see. That's all I really see. But I think that he does want to give some sort of information to you, or something that you didn't know. It's just that he's afraid of your reaction right this minute, okay? Oh, okay. And let's see. Oh, we got a question. Destiny, you want to know, how does Keegan feel about you sexually? How does he feel about you sexually? Okay. All right, let me shuffle my deck really good. Figure out how does Shane feel about you sexually. That card just popped out, so I'm just going to leave it there. How does Keegan feel about you sexually? I didn't mean to say the wrong name, honey. How does Keegan feel about Destiny sexually? How does Keegan feel about Destiny sexually? Wow. does he feel about you sexually? We'll see. Okay. Okay. So I have the Ten of Wands here. So there's definitely some sort of burdens that this person has been juggling here. This person probably just been under a lot of stress lately, and I'm thinking that they're looking for something to ease that. Okay, and I think that this goes towards this energy goes towards you, as in maybe they feel that you are the way to ease that stress off of them here. Okay, so this is just a lot of built up energy. Probably this person hasn't had sex in a while, or maybe they just have been holding back. Sometimes I think of the word like semen retention. I don't know if you know what that means, but it kind of basically means exactly what it sounds like, just not being able to expel the semen or not being able to get that good sexual orgasm off because we still have a lot of weight on him. It's like and if you think about it, the card is blue, so now I'm thinking about blue balls. But anyway, besides that, I'm just feeling like this person overall energy has a lot of creative things to create, a lot of sexual energy that needs to be expelled here, literally expelled. All right, now we have the Three of Cups here. So I'm really thinking this person really wants to kind of start off by just having a lot of enjoyment with you. I'm not saying that this is like representing threesome type of energy here, but this Three of Cups just kind of gives me this feeling about wanting to be at a party or wanting to be at a social gathering with you, or if there's any type of social gatherings, they just kind of want to kind of show you off or something along those lines. I'm really feeling like this is more so just being really playful and really enjoying everything. Ugh. Okay, so another thing I'm thinking about is possibly there could be alcohol. I don't know if you drink alcohol, if this person drinks alcohol, and if you don't actually drink alcohol, I'm feeling like this person just wants to indulge in you because it gives them a natural high when they are, balls deep in you. I'm just saying, it just feels like it gives them a natural high here because we think of the Three of Cups, we think of the three women, and you see how their spirits are really high. This is kind of like their spirits that are in the ether, that is just kind of dancing around and just very joyously and harmoniously getting along together here. So the next card we have is the Three of Pentacles here. So we have Three of Pentacles, and then we have the Nine of Cups. It looks like there's a lot of creativity going on here. This person really wants to try some things out with you. If you look at the Three of Pentacles, it's like, okay, I'm going to step back. I'm going to look and see what can we do? What can I do with her? I have something I want to have fulfilled with her, and I want to try this on her. I want to test this on her. I want to test this on destiny, is what Keegan says, is what he feels. Okay. Now, with the Nine of Cups too, I'm really sensing that there's a lot of self-pleasuring going on here. Okay. So the Three of Wands can be about standing back and watching things happen. But in the most part, I'm looking at someone watching something. So possibly they watch your picture or they look at you a lot. I think I had a card in the beginning that said they like to look at you, or they like to see you a lot, or something along those lines. But I do have the feeling that when they're looking at your picture or in their mind's eye, they think about you a lot. The Nine of Cups can mean a lot of self-pleasure here, physically and emotionally. So don't put it past this person to actually have had any type of sexual explosions when they're thinking about you, or when they're looking at your picture in their mind's eye, or whatever the case may be. So on top of that, and then we have also the Three of Wands here. I thought I already talked about the Three of Wands. That was the Three of Pentacles. This one is the Three of Wands. So that's what I was trying to discuss. Okay, but nonetheless, we still have two threes, the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Pentacles was right here, and the Three of Wands was right here. I'm still sensing and picking up on the fact that this person wants to be able to like teach you things, or they feel like they want to know what it is that you know, because sometimes Three of Pentacles is about a teacher to a pupil, or a teacher to a master type of a master to a pupil type of connection here. So maybe this person is just very experienced, and they're feeling like, okay, I want to feel you out and see what it is does Destiny knows. How does she do it? How does it feel when she, does whatever she does best? How well is she at doing it? Do I have to teach her? I'm excited to teach her. Okay. So this person has a smile on their face. So obviously, for the most part, this person really can't wait to indulge in the sweetness that you have to offer here, because we have a cup that says sweet indulgence here. And it's very, very sweet because it's chocolate, it's marshmallow, but it's yummy to the soul, I'll tell you that. So I really feel like this person really, really likes the thought of being with you sexually. It's a real treat for them, obviously. Okay, so Destiny, thank you for asking your question about how does Keegan feel about you sexually. Obviously, we got some really good cards. We got 3 threes, which is kind of crazy, and then we also have a 9 here. So really feeling like if 3 is not, you know, too much of a company, or if third person is not too much of a crowd, then I'd say he'd probably even indulge in a threesome with you. But, you know, hey, I'm not going that deep into it. So thank you for asking your question. I'm going to go ahead and you said, you're welcome, honey. I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next person. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, okay. Angel, how are you doing, Angel? You said tomorrow I'm going to invest money into trying to start a business open on Depop. I haven't gotten I'm a sales rep, so I don't want to buy all this. Will my Depop business be successful? I have no idea what a Depop. I have no idea what a Depop business is. So you want to know, will it be successful? Sure. Will your Depop business be successful? I gotta figure out, look, what is a Depop? Well, we'll just figure out if it's successful before you tell me what it is, because I don't know what that is. Christina, hey, if you want to ask a question, feel free, Christina. Feel free to ask a question if you want to, if you have a question. Did anyone, I don't know if anyone donated. I don't know if anyone donated. I might need to look and see. Okay, I don't think anyone donated. All right, so will the Depop business be successful? Will it be successful? How will it start? How will it start? Okay. See a lot of smiles. Looks like it gets a little rocky in the middle. How will the Depop's business be? Okay. So it looks like things are going to be really busy for you, okay? I think that when you're getting this off the ground, I feel like there's going to be a lot of work, and it may leave you feeling a little bit defeated here. I sense that there's a person here that has a lot of work and a lot of studying, a lot of figuring things out, a lot of reading up on how to get things done. I just feel like there's a lot of like feeling defeated, like feeling like, will it ever come to pass? But the Two of Swords just says that there's a lot of decisions that you have to make. And I think that's what's going to be having you feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Basically just decisions on which route to go and which products to use. I don't know like I said, I don't know what a Depop business is, but I feel like you just have a lot of decisions to make and a lot of reading up and a lot of learning and understanding to do. Okay. Also, don't feel defeated, because if you're comparing yourself to someone else's business or to someone else, you want to be successful. So I do feel like there's a sense of you feeling like somebody else might, have a better business than you, or just you might be basing your successes off of someone else's successes. So just make sure that you establish your own form of what success is to you. Okay. But other than that, though, this is just the overall energy right here with the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. But I do sense there's a lot of smiles here. Okay. Now I do sense the Two of Cups, and then I have the Six of Cups. So maybe there's some sort of a partnership that that you might need, or you might have to embark upon. And then we have the Six of Cups here. So this might be somebody that you already know, or somebody who has a lot of wisdom about this, and they're coming to kind of like give you the know-how, or to walk you through this. Maybe just to like kind of give you a gift, or maybe just shed some light and shed some positive energy on this for you at the beginning. So it's going to feel a lot easier at first. Okay, so this person's going to come in and make that Five of Swords feel a lot more easier. Now, in the middle of it, I'm going to sense that you're still going to get a little bit tired. Emotionally, you're going to be really tired. It's going to be very draining. I can sense that. But for the most part, the King of Swords says that you still haven't made up your mind on some parts. Be sure that you are very effective in the way that you communicate what you want, okay? So you have a lot of mind making up to do. You have a lot of choices that need to be made. You need to make sure that you understand the business completely. Maybe you do know a lot about depopping. I don't know what depop is. Maybe you know a lot about depopping, but maybe there's more on the business side that you're not quite aware of. So I do sense that you need to make sure that you're in gear for the studying, for the knowledge that comes in, okay? Because the King of Swords is reversed. So this tells me that there are some things you still don't know. There are some decisions you don't know how to go about and how you don't know how to approach. But for the most part, I sense that the business will be successful to you because you will have a partner, or you will have something or some sort of an aid to come in and help you, okay? That's all I have for you, Angel. Best of luck to you. I really hope that everything you said, it's like an online thrift store. Basically, you resell your old clothes and your or clothes that you got from thrift stores to make a profit. Oh, that's absolutely cool. I wish I would have read that first. But for the most part, I'm just sensing that it could be really nice for you. It's just that there's a lot of things that you still need to understand about it, okay? That's pretty much all I got for you. Thank you, Christina. You didn't see any donations. If you'd like to ask a question, Christina, go ahead and feel free, honey. You're always here. You're always here. Thank you, Angel, for coming to the channel. And you can give a thumbs up if you like, or you can just say thank you. All right. So let's see. Okay, it looks like, I don't know who else asked the question. Well, I guess I'll use this time to go get me something to drink. Kind of like Posh. Yeah, just kind of like Posh. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Luna Moon. Yeah, that's a great idea. See the cards and you too. Yeah. I mean, I sometimes I just switch it up. I was doing it like this before for a while, and then all of a sudden I said, okay, I think I'm ready to just like, do some, something different, I guess. Like, I decided to just show the whole background back here, and that will be the only thing. And then I said, okay, I'm tired of that already. And I didn't want my face in the camera like to be the main focus, because it's hard for me to show my cards and talk at the same time. And I'm not good at looking up and reading my comments and looking down at my cards. So I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not, but sometimes I can look at the card and then I can look at the card in the viewfinder and then still kind of glance over at the comments on the screen on the monitor here. So best of luck to you, Angel. Oh, feelings from your person with the initial U. Okay. The Moon wants to connect with her person with the U. Feelings. What does Luna Moon need to know about the person U? What does Luna Moon need to know about you and his feelings, or their feelings? What are they feeling? All right, Ten of Pentacles here. So I don't know if you guys have already invested a lot of time in each other with, I'm sorry, not Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So if you guys have invested a lot of time in this relationship, or one of you have invested a lot of time and energy into this relationship, sometimes I think of the Queen of Pentacles as a person that just does a lot to like really try to please the man or try to please their partner here. They're very crafty at inventing new ways of just wanting to kind of spice up the marriage. When I say spice up, I mean just kind of make it a lot more accommodating, just make it more comfortable. And from a feminine aspect, it's just a very secure thing. It's like you just want to secure this person here. So that might be the energy from either from you, Luna Moon, to this person, or from this person to you. So I'm just going to say that this is the energy from this person to you because I don't really know what this person's sign is, but I'm feeling like there's just a really deep connection. This person wants to kind of remain at your side. They want to kind of make you feel really comfortable, and they want to be able to provide the things that you need financially as well as emotionally too, but more so financially. It's just about being stable in a stable, committed relationship with this person here. Okay. Now I am seeing that there's a little bit of somebody's like pulling back. Okay, somebody's like withholding something because we have the Fool card in reverse. I don't know if somebody's just afraid to like put themselves out there, but with the Knight of Swords being here, it's kind of like crazy energy because the Knight of Swords is usually a person that rushes in. All right, so we have like this stop and go type action. It's like they may feel one way and then they get to the edge, but you know how the Fool stands on the edge, but they don't jump. They don't jump because the Knight of Swords is usually rushing in. It's like they talk a big game, but they don't do it. They don't do it. It's like on one moment when they're on the phone with you, it's like, yeah, maybe they can be really positive and all this stuff and say the best things that you want to hear. And then all of a sudden, when it comes to putting in the action, which is what the Fool card does, the Fool card is in reverse. And they just say, you know, I can't. Or there is an excuse, or either they just don't meet the challenge here. Okay. And then the Nine of Swords right here just kind of gives me this feeling of there's a lot of mental anxiety going on here. I don't know if this mental anxiety is coming from listening to other people. I don't know if people are like listening or paying attention to other people's relationships, but I feel like they're being influenced by there's like outside influences here, or perhaps, you know, just reflecting that brings a lot of anxiety. So there's probably just reflecting on what other people say, or reflecting on the things that are going on around them that are influencing them to act the way they act, to have this Fool card reversed. Okay, so and then we have the Magician card here. So towards the end, I sense that this person is actually going to start manifesting what it is that they're saying. Okay, but right now there's just a little bit of an anxiety. You might need to give them a chance to kind of like, you know, really prove themselves and actually be able to provide, because that's truly what they want to do here with this Queen of Pentacles. They just need a little bit of time, but they are working on it. I do sense at the end of my spread, they will be working on that. Okay, so thank you for asking your question. That's probably why I got the Fool card in reverse. All right, so let's see, what was your question, Christina? Is Jay stalking you? Okay, we'll find out. We'll find out if Jay is stalking you. Put my card back up, right? I think I'm gonna have to go get me something to drink in a minute because my throat is dry. All right, so Christina, is Jay stalking your social media? I wonder if that was for you too, because I did get a card that said someone's watching you. What was it? I can't remember where it's at now, but I did have a card where it said someone's watching you. Rewind to the beginning, Christina. Maybe that's what it was. Let's just pull a card for Christina, see if somebody's watching. Thank you, Luna. I don't think that they're stalking. I don't think that they're stalking your social media here. All right, so I do have the Four of Cups here, so I don't think that right now that's where their emotions are into right now. I think I see this woman, she's running, so I feel like this person has probably either an active life, but I don't see them, like I don't see any cards that are looks really stuck. Holy fuck! Hold up, because I just saw something. Actually, I just saw something here, and I'm looking at this guy who's online. And thank you, my dear. I'm sorry. I just saw Christina. I just saw this person who's actually online. You said, are they stalking your social media now? I do sense that this person does come by and stop and look at your picture every now and then. But as far as when it comes to stalking, I still don't really sense that they're stalking you. Okay, I do sense that this person probably wants to have some sort of partnership with you, but this, and that the Six of Wands is like they do notice you here, but overall energy, especially with the Four of Wands, I don't think that they intend on, like, they have some self-control, and they don't want to come off as creepy. But is this person looking at, have they looked at your social media a little bit? Yeah, they have, because I do have the what is that, the Knight of Pentacles there. I do have the Knight of Pentacles. Obviously I see somebody who is on their laptop here, and then I know that the Six of Wands is about being recognized or being looked at sometimes or whatever, but it's more about being admired and not necessarily about being stalked or whatever. And then the Two of Cups is like saying that they do want some sort of partnership or connection with you possibly, but for the most part with the Four of Cups here and then the Strength card, they do try to preoccupy themselves with other things. And I don't think that their intention is to literally stalk you, but for the most part, yeah, this person is, they have seen you. They have noticed your social media. Yeah, I don't know how to actually fix that lag, or stalking you in general. You need to treat yourself a drink first. And my baby brought me my drink. Okay, let me see. I'm going to go into, I think I'm going to go into YouTube real quick to see if I can change the lag up. Maybe I can watch it from the actual YouTube. Let me see. Okay. Oh, it must still be a lag in the chat because I don't really see any extra, I don't see nothing different. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let me drink me some water. Is there any other donations or anything? Let's see. Could also have a future in car sales. All right. Could also have a future in car sales. Oh. Nine of Cups. I'm going to say that the Nine of Cups is like, yes, you could have a future in car sales. If you mean like a good future in car sales, I think you could have a pretty decent future in car sales here. This might even be something that that could be like a really big milestone for you. I'm seeing two cards representing a celebration here as well. So, well, the four of swords is about, taking a rest, but I feel like in time things might be a little bit slow for you, but in time you will get to the results that you're looking for here. Okay, so the Four of Swords, I'm going to say, is about kind of relaxing, prioritizing, getting things together in your mind, knowing what it is you need to know. And sometimes it's about learning. Okay, just learning about how you best speak to people, how you can best communicate with folks. And then the Five of Swords, it's kind of like, at first you may not feel like you're getting the best sales because maybe you're not quite sure how to best make those sales. I don't know if it's dealing with your communication, because it could be the communication, but I'm sorry, the Five of Cups. But the Five of Cups means that you could be feeling a little bit slow, feeling like you're not quite getting the results that you want at first. But the Knight of Swords just says that eventually things will start looking up for you here. Knight of Swords, of course, is about just, I see you like doing a little bit more studying, looking into it more, finding out what it is that people like to know about, and just making sure you have that charisma to talk to people with the Knight of Swords. So I do sense that you could have a pretty healthy relationship with future car sales here, because the Nine of Cups is pretty much something that you can be good at. This could be something pretty fulfilling to you, okay? But this will probably be a bumpy start at first, and I'm pretty sure with any new milestone that things are going to be pretty bumpy if you've never done it before. Absolutely. If that's something you want, I think you should go for it. Well, you guys, looks like I don't really have, you're very welcome, Christina. I don't think I have any more donations. I don't have any donations at all, but I'll answer. I think we'll go ahead and do one more because the chat's a little slow tonight. And, I think people are probably out and doing things. So we'll just make this the last free reading. And then after that, we'll go ahead and get on down. I think I'm going to do Kit Kat. Hi, Kit Kat. You said, hello. What does Capricorn on my mind wish to say to me? I haven't spoken in some time. What do they wish to say to you? You know something? I got this Four of Pentacles as the overall energy here. So I don't know if somebody might have been really selfish with their time, or maybe they just don't find the energy to donate a lot of time like they should have, probably while they were with you here. All right. I think this person wants to talk about how it ended. I don't know if this might have been like a really painful ending for the both of you. But I'm feeling like you could still, there still could be something that could come from this. All right. Because even though we have the Ten of Swords, it's really just like, it is an ending and it is a painful ending, but the scars can always heal here. All right. Now the Ace of Pentacles kind of tells me that you guys can have a fresh new start, and a start from the right space here. Like, when you think of Pentacles, you think of something that's pretty solid, something that's, concrete here. So I feel like there needs to be a fresh start, because after we have the 10, the painful ending, it's like we start all over again. So I'm sensing that there is going to be some sort of a rebirth, if you will. There we have the Phoenix. Oh, is that a Phoenix? I can't tell. It looks like there's a Phoenix to me in her hand right there. So the Phoenix is about kind of like being reborn or starting things up again. Knows the type of dedication that this person will have. I'm trying to wait for my lag to stop. The Knight of Pentacles, this shows the planning that this person has, the time this person will take, and the time this person will dedicate. That's basically the energy that I'm seeing with this person. And then on top of that, we have the King of Wands. So there has definitely been a fire lit under this person's ass to get in gear. I'm really just feeling like, for the most part, they kind of want to start over with you again. That's pretty much what this person wants to tell you. They want to start all over again. They're probably going to talk about how things ended and how they want to kind of commit themselves and start over with a new form of commitment here. And if you look at it, you see this Knight of Pentacles is actually willing to put in the work in order to get the results that they're looking for here. Okay. I think they also might admit that there could have been a little bit of selfishness on their part. So just keep that in mind. I think this person kind of wants to kind of kiss and make up. All right, Kit Kat. Yeah, you say it's a Phoenix. Yeah, it looks like it. All right, you guys. Everybody, make sure that you give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Was there something you said? Love reading. Oh, Fairy Lily, I didn't even see you. Okay, so I'm gonna let Fairy Lily get the last reading. And then I'll go ahead and go, okay? Because it's actually just 7:45, but I didn't think anyone had any questions. It's kind of slow in the chat today, so we'll figure out Fairy Lily. All right, love reading between Fairy Lily and Jay. Anything specific you want to know? And I don't just do love readings. Love reading between Fairy Lily and Jay. All right, Austin. Whoa. Ah. All right. So looks like we had another inning that was pretty tough here. So obviously somebody might have gotten themselves into a pretty crazy situation here. And I'm thinking that there might be somebody who's also kind of sticking around, hanging around to see how things go, how things turn out here. All right. So they're just kind of waiting things out, kind of staying silent probably. I'm not saying that you guys aren't talking. I'm just saying they might be just staying a little bit silent with the way that they truly feel at this time. And then we have the Queen of Swords reversed. So I'm really feeling like somebody could be just kind of holding back what the words it is that they want to express. But the good thing is that they're not really, in this, they're not really in a negative mood about it, because sometimes the Queen of Swords can be, quite bitchy or whatever. But I don't really sense that there's like a seriously negative mood about it. I do sense that there might have been something between the two of you that was kind of difficult to get over. But I'm sensing that I'm sensing there was something that was kind of difficult for you guys to get over, because I have the 5 of Wands. So maybe there might have been some sort of tension or frustration or some sort of like tug of war type of battle between the two of you here. But I'm sensing that the 3 of Swords, meaning being reversed, meaning that the heartbreak is over with. So I think this is an opportunity for you guys to kind of start over. Like I said, this is probably just a waiting period to just hang around and see how things turn out for you. Okay. That's all the energy that I get from this reading. It doesn't look like it's like the perfect love story, honestly. It kind of looks as if there's some things that really need to be said. Looks like there might have been a little bit of a struggle between the two of you, but at least the part about the heartbreak is soon to be over with. So I do sense that there's a lot of healing getting ready to take place between you and Jay, okay? Kitty, you came in right now. I was about to get off of here because nobody was nobody was really talking. Well, people were asking questions, but Kitty, thank you for coming. Everybody else, thank you for coming. I know I have a serious lag in my chat because I don't see anybody else's I don't see anybody else texting me or saying anything. So I'm going to get off of here, you guys. Thank you all for coming tonight. I guess I'll go ahead and just go watch a movie. Bye-bye.